What are you hearing out there about potential movement and some of the other things that we should be keeping in mind that go beyond the actual 90 minutes of seeing these players play for the U.S. men's national team in friendlies and or Gold Cups?
Yeah, I think it's a little early, Lexi. We're still obviously in April, but there are going to be a number of U.S. Important U.S. players on the move over the summer. Weston McKennie, guy who's on loan with Leeds, he's going to go back to Juventus. You would think, does he stay there? Certainly, the Juventus was willing to let him leave halfway through the season and go on loan. Pulisic, I think we all think is going to be on the move. Gio Reyna, even though he scored a really good goal for Dortmund over the weekend, we've seen his playing time almost evaporate with them. So I think there are going to be lots of moves. Serginho Dest, who you guys spoke about on the last pod, very clear that he's not in Milan's plans. He's on loan there. Obviously, was allowed to come in for this friendly, which isn't a good look. I agree with you, Mosse. But Barcelona is his parent club. As long as Xavi's the coach there, he does not seem to be in their plans either. So. These are all key players, automatic starters for the U.S. guys that started at the World Cup. And I even think you could see someone like Antonee Robinson, a guy who was also excellent at the World Cup. He's had a very, very good season at Fulham. He's a left back. It's not just the U.S. men's national team that has struggled filling that position over the years. It's a position that there's not a lot of great ones out there in the world. He was linked and actually had a transfer to AC Milan a few years ago fall through because he had a heart ailment, and if that hadn't happened, he would have been there. So I think that's a guy that we could see move on to bigger and better things. That are, again, a very good season in the Premier League this year. So we'll see a bunch of intrigue, transfer speculation, as we always do, but I think even more so this summer for U.S. Players than we have in years past.
You like that clip? Well, my State of the Union podcast drops twice a week right here on my very own YouTube page. The only way to stay up to date is to hit that subscribe button down below. Size the day, and see you soon.